hella feedback on this audio. La-Mulana says the audio is real fucking quiet. I don't know if that's true. It doesn't feel true. We'll see if I actually finish this seed. I've never actually finished a rando seed. But La-Mulana fucks hard. And I'm still eating this soup. And we are on the right scene now. Gee, hey, no, soup's not for you. I don't like starting without the grail, so I gave myself the grail. Like, you could put it in a start available chest, but Sphere 0 is just going to put it in the first chest you could have gotten it from anyways in the game. Hey, kitty, that's microphone. No biting the microphone. Kitty is biting the microphone, and I will not forgive him. Don't jump through the cable either, kitty. I'm almost finished the soup. The soup. Soup for shrimp. Gorgeous, gorgeous girls are pretending to be Cambrian predators on the internet while they slurp down their soup. Okay. Okay. Lameza equip. That guy. Team? Excuse me, why did you keep my saves in the cloud? Hey, Duplex, how's it going? You got a check for me? The vessel, okay. We've got puzzle items. That's useless in Sphere 0. We've got the computer upgrade and weights, and I need to equip text tracks so I can note this down. Because that's important. Those are 2 vital items to my longevity. Okay, here we go. Locked in. Why? Now I'm locked in. Gale Sphere, Twin Statue. This is also important. Hate multiple important shops. It makes me so sad. And the dimensional key. We are gonna need that. You're gonna need so much money. So much money. Too much money, in fact. Like, I can't even... No, get up there, Lameza. Get up there, Lameza. My platforming, she is clumsy. It's been a long-ass time since I played. Good old La-Mulana. What does... Can I tell if Argus has an item? No, I can't see the chest till he's dead. The only rando trick I actually really know is fucking cat paws. And you know I didn't tell the game that I don't know that I know how to cat pause. If I have to break progression, I will. Also, I don't want to solve the fucking... Not Tiamat, not Baphomet. Pazuzu. I don't want to solve the Pazuzu puzzle. I never want to solve the Pazuzu puzzle. I just like running back and forth across the screen scene, spamming the pause button until it solves the puzzle for me. What can I say? Get over here, bird. Motherfucker. We don't need to know how to read to get this check, but it's still a map. Jackass. Thought I randomized those. Also the shell, the conch. Do I have the shell? What? Am I just thinking of La-Mulana Original? I don't want the dragon bone. I want health and ammo. I want a sub-weapon. Please, Sphere Zero, provide. Provide me with good items. And more money drops out of the pots, please. That'd be nice too. Okay, guiding skate checks time, I guess. Like, to heal though. What can we have in the guidance gate? We can have get killed by snakes, apparently. That was clumsy. Can we all agree to pretend that we didn't see that? That'd be great. Can I do this check? Can I get this item? Pepper. I don't want to go to Gate of Confusion early. Don't lead me there, Mr. La-Mulana. Don't do that to me. I am a challenger, but I am not fearless. I'm actually, in fact, very afraid of everything this game can do. Why does that even open for me? We don't fight Amphisbaena for any reason. Save the snakes for later. Hello. Fighting snake right now is useless. Oh, give me that little health orb. I'm paranoid of dying. Here for prizes. We are beelining for all of the prizes. More maps. Lovely. Barely... Not even 10 minutes into the run and I already have 2 fucking maps. That's useless. It's useless to me, Lameza. We get to that chest from below. We forget about the most obvious trap in the game. My lack of knowledge is going to show as I run into Spring in the Sky. I think for nothing. This is from 2012. Oh, I need to go do a check. This is the remake of a MSX throwback game from like 2005, I think the original La-Mulana's are from. Oh, those aren't coin chests. I can check them. And I'm playing a randomizer of it. So that's Gauntlet. That's a really useful item. I need that to solve puzzles. In like 2005, the original version of this game came out. And it is intentionally as retro as possible for the original version. And then they remade it in a much more approachable manner that is still like retro style and still obtuse and difficult to play. on purpose. And I love it dearly. It is a loving send-up of the game Maze of Callius. Which is like a pre-Metroid 1 Metroidvania. It has lots of obtuse puzzles, like this text that my character doesn't know how to read because it's in an ancient language. Little guys all around telling you stuff. I can cat pause this. Here I'm doing a bug that I know how to do. This is a... I don't even know if they use cat pause in the speedruns anymore. Okay. If I pause on the same frame that I screen transition, I can get the item behind that the block that looks kind of like an angry face above me. But I could also just do it the intended way. And it's another map. Wow. That's supposed to be a sub-weapon, if I remember right. It's supposed to make me better at combat, but because I'm playing a rando, I get nothing. This is just gonna be money. I'm out of weights. And I can't come back. Original La-Mulana is a kind of game I've had. It's like this game has been in my life as long as Cave Story. I was introduced to it by the same guy. It is translatable. Instead of it being like Tunic does the same thing with untranslatable text, but you learn the text yourself, the player. La-Mulana, you just like find an item that translates it for you. And I can't actually get anything else here. You find an item that translates it for you. And if you like know the script, I don't want any of these items. If you know the script, you can translate it yourself. A lot of the puzzles in this game are very reminiscent of Tunic. I don't actually want to spend my money on these things. How much are the weights? It's a 5 weight. But where Tunic is a send-up of Zelda, of course, La-Mulana is unparsable PSX games. Not PSX, MSX games. A computer system that was only ever popular in Japan. Tunic is genuinely incredible. I also think this game is incredible, but Tunic is a bit more approachable than La-Mulana. Hey, bad. And, like, the language stuff in Tunic is more interesting than the way La-Mulana handles its. I know there's a solution to a puzzle somewhere that I have to write down. Ah. Just healed too. To the right is spring. Don't need to go to the spring in the sky. Animal Well is on my long list of like crazy immersive puzzle games to play. Animal Well, Void Stranger is like came out at a similar time. So here's where if I knew how to read, this text would be warning me, don't use this pedestal. And if you look, it's really obvious that using this pedestal will try and kill me. And the game just says, fuck you, and tries to murder you. That's the kind of game this is. I don't love spending my weights, but I gotta. Gotta get money. When you're playing randomizer, you know when it's an item if it's those fancy blue chests. And you know it's money if it's the boring gray chests. That's not gray, that's brown. I guess I don't need Gauntlet for puzzles. Gauntlet's just quality of life in the first game. 14 health, we can jump down here. Unless I hit the spike. We're making mistakes. That doesn't teach me. Pedestal somewhere that tells me how to solve the puzzle in the room to the left. Ammo, that's nothing. Nope. I guess chakram ammo is good. Not that important. If I remembered puzzle order, I could get an item in here right away. We're gonna go back to the surface and save. I don't want to die. And because we're playing La-Mulana 1 and not La-Mulana 2, it takes slightly longer to get to the health. They just cut a screen out when they did the sequel. They said, you weirdos have spent enough time running between village and healing. I didn't learn how to read and forget, no. There's a very fun gimmick in the original version of this game where your character is literally carrying around an MSX computer. And you can find ROMs of games for the MSX. A huge, huge variety of them are Konami games, because Konami published a lot on that. Like, you can find the Metal Gear ROM as an item in this game. The original Metal Gear. Blueprints is another one that I've heard is like really meta puzzly that I have learned minimal about. Blueprints is like an inscription, like it's got those rogue elements, doing runs to learn stuff, and then doing your roguelike runs gets you knowledge that you use to solve puzzles, which sounds excellent. There's a puzzle in this game that involves booting up a ROM of Contra 1 and aiming for a high score run in Contra. In the original version. That puzzle is no longer in this game. They took it out of the remake for obvious reasons. They couldn't just be distributing ROMs when they started selling it. Money. I need it to buy checks. I need it for progression. I don't have a ranged weapon, so I can't actually get the item that's in there. Something behind this wall, but I can't break the wall to look at it. This thing tells me how to solve a puzzle if I knew how to read. Well, this is supposed to be a map. In the original game, this is a map. Rando said, what if you just got money? Which is an improvement, however marginal. Not that I remember how to open it. Don't don't get attacked by weird jumping worms. There's a boss through here? Yep. Gonna cat pause it. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna use speedrun tricks for our own benefit. It's gonna happen. Farewell. Hope they're surmountable. That's a good word. I'm just gonna be here trying to execute glitches, apparently. Okay, fine, I'll do the puzzle. Hello, big angry ghost. You only have to die because I couldn't do my glitches. If I could do glitches, you would get to live. It's gonna kill me. I'm gonna die to this mini-boss. Yep, I died to the mini-boss. I'm a fool. Usually there's health earlier than that. I should just get the Grail check. Get the items that are easy to get, because there's got to be health early somewhere. The randomizer doesn't expect me to do this with minimum health. It might cause me to do it with minimal health, and I'll be really sad if it does, but it doesn't expect it of me. Ocarina, really? I guess. All of my items are, like, just one-off, leads you to a puzzle type beats. Okay, angry skeletons, get out of here. Like, what do we have so far? Yeah, nothing that opens new progression. Now, do I remember this puzzle? No. Can I figure it out? Probably. I already remember the solution to the puzzle. Push blocks. It's Sokoban time. The real Void Stranger was the La-Mulana we found along the way. Get out of here, bats. Of course, I'm solving a puzzle here that doesn't actually give me progression until I need to kill bosses. We can buy... I need to even buy progression. It's Twin Statue, Dimensional Key. Can't get to any place that would use those. Okay, go check out Temple of Sun. There's a save point really close to the entrance in the temple. Still an item in Graveyard I could go check. Fuck you, cat ball. World's most annoying cat, she. This is Sphere Zero. Just I don't need anything to get. Oh, but I have to go downstairs to open it. We can't. Actually, I can't get it. Because I need boots to crawl up that. We'll be back for that later. Okay, we can break progression here. Frame early. That was also a frame early. Surely they must have patched it or something. Definitely. That's definitely what's happening here. La-Mulana Remake from 2012 got patched to fix cat paws. You know what happened, right? If we get the little flash up on the screen transition. I used to be consistent at this. Okay. I also used to play on keyboard, so maybe that's why. Please, Lameza, break the laws of physics for me. Okay, fine. We don't need to glitch to progress. I told the randomizer to assume I don't know how to play the game. Like, at all. Because I suspected I might not be able to do any of the glitches anymore. And I was right. Yeah, I think that the text was warning me about that dropping down. Ah. Now, if that bat could come down here, I can get an item. Isis Pendant is useful. That gets us an item we kind of have access to. Not really, though. Gets us an item, but we have to fight a mini-boss to get it. And I have no weapons and no health. And the basic ass whip. I would take a no speed bonus axe over the whip. I would rather the slowest weapon in the game than this. Okay, we'll go back to... not Temple. Going back to Guidance Gate. And we can go to... nothing left for us in Spring that we can reach. Not with this health total. We could buy Scale Sphere, and that opens up a bunch of Spring. We could do the Ankh puzzle. Let's do the Ankh puzzle. Gotta wait for this platform to come back. There are 2 items we can check here. here first, because I know there's... Okay, this opens up a check. This opens up a few, actually. Shurikens lets us go a bunch of places, kill mini bosses better. Hit the wall in Graveyard of Giants. There are many interesting things to do with this shuriken. Can't get the item in here for a hot fucking second. I guess it could be quick. It won't be, but it could. I think. I'm gonna do the puzzle, but I'm pretty sure it just opens up a boss I don't even want to fight yet. The first boss of the game doesn't actually, like, unlock anything meaningful for a while. It didn't get me an item, but it did solve the puzzle. I don't know how to read, so I still can't solve this puzzle unless I get killed by lightning to do it a bunch. But there are many things to be had in here. Money chest, there's the ghost boss that killed me. There's this silly little check that I always mess up. What do we get? Mantra. Don't really need that, honestly. We need multiple other items for that to help. And access to a whole bunch of zones that we can't get to right now. Like, Mantra is a super late game item. Should have just auto hotkeyed a really fast masher. Let me in. Let me in. Okay, we'll fight it. And we'll just wait down here for the ghosts this time. Make my life a little bit easier. Come on, big boy. Health. Love to see it. I don't think that solves my mini-boss need in Temple of the Sun. Yep. Forgot about that. Forgot about the lightning strike that just fucking kills you. Wanted money from the Shield Boy. Shield Boy didn't give me money. I think if I drop down onto that tablet, it's what gets me the item, the money chest. From above. No, I'm forgetting something. It has to do with this trap. Ow. Needed the grail point anyways. Why am I forgetting half of the puzzles in this game? Making great choices. Snapshots is... We'll buy it. Snapshots and spear ammo in the Guardian. In the Giants. No real purpose to... There's a puzzle in that room 2 rooms back, but we don't need to do it yet. Because it doesn't actually get us anything. Also, I don't want to go there without Scale Sphere. We should probably go buy that at some point. I lose 90. We almost have Scale Sphere. Okay, I would like 2 coins. I want to go buy Scale Sphere. I need my breathe and water item desperately. That was risky. Now which shop was it? There it is. Got enough money, bud. Oh, Lameza, quick save. Okay, hard save because... I don't want to forget to buy it when I inevitably die to snakes on the way to health. Because I have so much faith. Be honest, one of the weaker starts I've had in randomizer. Gauntlet early's nice. Gonna make me really happy if we get that axe. Which is a huge if. Let's go... Go to Mausoleum. I said Mausoleum. Might as well get the Scale Sphere requirement dealt with. We have to use it anyways. Lameza gotta go in the pipe. Oh, I can't even do this puzzle yet. Fuck. Wasting everybody's time. Okay, I want to go to... I want to go to Sun, and I want to go to the left side and open up the map chest. I'm not even going towards Sun right now. I had to go down. Nothing on left side spring because we don't have the seal to get the item above the Philosopher. Nothing in that philosopher's room. Just really directionless. Shockingly directionless in this randomizer seed. Yeah, little antlion guy. It's animating here too if I do more puzzles. Ow. Shit. Don't really want to be doing tons of puzzles when I can't read. Despite being a moderately famous archaeologist, Lamessa doesn't know how to read. Part ninja, can't read. Going in here opens up a couple of things. Just stuff that we have to do. I always forget what the point of that breakable block is. But this gets us item. This gets us access to elsewhere. Out of here, Ketchy. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you, Catball. Bonk Jewel. Hate that. Well, we can go visit some Endless Corridor. I guess there's lots of stuff in spring for us now. And there's still guidance gate stuff I can do. Now let's... Can't remember. Hitting that machine down there opens up stuff in several different places. Here specifically. Yep, nice. I don't remember how to open this chest, though. Oops. Showing off my incredible knowledge. We have to go push that pedestal, though. Easier to do that by just teleporting away. Shit sucks. Hit the bricks, Lamessa. Not unlocked the puzzle. You gotta go unlock the puzzle. There's items to be had. Treasures to be won. Maybe I should have just not played Rando. My lack of memory coming to bite me. Just reshuffled Rando seeds till I got a gun seed. That would have been fun. Now... It's not what I wanted to have happen, Bat. Do I solve the puzzle properly? If these bats would cooperate, it would be easy. I said if these bats would cooperate. Come on, buddy. Get up here. Oh no, it's not just shove your face against the wall. At this point, I should have just done the puzzle wrong and teleported out. Let's just do the puzzle wrong and teleport out. Onctual. Waste of time. I don't need the ability to fight 4 bosses already. 3 bosses already. I can only access 2 of them. One of them doesn't open anything. And one of them's much too hard to kill at this moment in time. This is by far the best zone of the game. The puzzles in here all relate to piecing together the history of the giants. The sky disc there has puzzles like learning that one of them died during the day, one of them died during the night, so you change what time it is on the puzzle to get access to stuff. You can figure out which statue represents specifically which giant you're interacting with. It's so fucking cool. This zone is amazing. Hades 2 is very distracting. Why did I think that opened this? What am I forgetting? Not just kill the fist. Or like a breakable wall? No. Not just kill ghosts. That's answer to a puzzle I just intentionally solved wrong. Well, let's just go to another zone, I guess. Come to think of it, is there anything we can do in Twin Labs? I don't think there's anything I can do in here. Oh, I can go to the little brother's shop. Not that I have enough money to solve it. That's not how that works, little brother. The Bay of La-Mulana is a useless item, I think? Yeah, that's nothing. Doesn't help me pass through waterfalls. It helps me waste 40 gold because I need to buy items from you to trigger a puzzle. I'm playing randomizer because I like pain. I don't remember if randomizer changes that item. In the base game, that skull over there is definitely fake and turns into bats when you touch it. Somewhere in the world, there is a fake item that turns into bats when I touch it. That's bad for me. Also, that's another, like, mid-game item. Crystal Skull does not help me where I am. Where else can I go? Loop back around. We can remember how to open the life gem chest. That'd be nice. Must be the other time on the sky disc. But I don't think that's right. It's one of the funnier traps in the game. And it really gets you because the vanilla item there is a health upgrade. And there's not very many health upgrades in this game. So they're very sought after. And it's in a confusing and non-deterministic space. So you see this cool new item and you think, oh, sweet, health. And then it's just bats. It's just a swarm of bats to give you a bad time. Do I have enough health to go to Endless Corridor and get the one item I can get there? I can forget about the trap and die. That's a thing I can do. That's annoying. Not gonna go back to the Twin Labyrinths. The bat trap is not helpful. This isn't gonna trigger again because I haven't changed the time of day. Like one item I can get in here. Wait a minute. No, I don't have Dragon Bone. It's in a shop. Do they expect me? I say. The randomizer logic has a route through the game. Every item is in a random spot, but you can't get locked out of beating the game. The randomizer's smart enough for that. But that doesn't mean it's not going to send me to late game areas when I don't have enough health to deal with them. Fairy lights is nice, but not that useful. Also, can you open the chest? No, I have to circle the corridor. The infinite corridor here has a gimmick where the rooms circle around. The Twin Labyrinths, where the crystal skull with the bat trap, has a gimmick where time and space is all twisted up and things are in the wrong spots. There's a lot going on in this game. I'm running through these rooms just to get money, I guess. In the left half of Spring. Guess I can go to the right half of Spring in the Sky now. I have Scale Sphere. The moderately early area zone. Bad fish, get out of here. Nobody has time for your fucked up tower. Don't remember why that exists. Our brave and powerful archaeologist here is water soluble. He slowly drowns to death if you don't have the Scale Sphere item that I picked up. I just can't go any further. Because I need Helmet to go up the Surprise Fish elevator. Can't get the Life Gem item. So I need to open up the tower. Oh, I could open up the tower, I think. I think I can start the water flow. I jump down here. Can't get to that without a helmet. You take too much gravity from water. Can't go that way. I'm sad that this wasn't an early feather seed. I like having double jump. I like being able to break so much of the game because you can go almost everywhere with double jump. Now I gotta piss off this fish. Out of weights. Sorry, bud. I gotta get you out of here. Want his prizes. I need prizes to live. If I don't have a little treat, I'm gonna shrivel up and die. Angel shield? Love that for me. Is it the real angel shield or is it the fake angel shield? One of the very messed up and evil things about this game is this is the best shield in the game. There's a fake version of it, and you don't know if you pick up the fake version in randomizer until you test it. I know I don't need feather for this. Come on. Okay, I can just climb this ladder, can't I? Yes, I can. Oh, that's not working. Need to do something to start that puzzle up. This is just money. How did I know? Okay, let's go back to surface, buy some weights, finish unlocking the tower puzzle. I'm gonna need that twin statue at some point. It sits there taunting me. Also gonna want the new computer, but shouldn't be wasting my money. Can't be buying frivolous things. Might be an axe in one of those shops. And we have half of the items that make the axe broken. This pedestal up here isn't even important. It opens up that laser. Down in this puddle I have to do something, I guess. Oh, when does that get up there? There we go. Now I can go above. And whip the shit out of this pulley system, I think. I think that's what's happening here. Why did I think that opened up the bonk pedestal there? Because I'm sure it does. Now that the pool is drained. No? Okay. There I was, forgetting puzzle solutions. What can we get on the right side of temple? No, I don't want... No. Okay, I'm stuck now. Nothing really on the right side of temple, eh? I could jump down into the temple from the left side, but I have to go to Guidance Gate again for that. Go fight the Manticore. We have the item that we would get from the Manticore, so it's got to have something. Nothing on this side. This is a big trap. Can't get this for quite a while. We have to fight the boss of the zone. Pretty sure this laser wall is just an NPC. It's just dialogue in there. This is a guy who tells you that you have to kill the mother. No, he tells you that. Teaches you about how to fight bosses. I didn't need to use that weight. And we still don't know how to read. We have Snapshot, but nothing to... We don't have access to any of the rooms to use it. Our shield is real. That's great. Let's break progression a little. Nope. Water, fire. Nope. Okay, wind, fire. We're gonna die. We're gonna die if I do that. Let's not fuck around with that. I'm pretty sure it's wind, fire, fire and blood, and then the last one. They're so funky. They're incredible little guys. The little guy density in this game is pretty high. Just permanently spawning from the walls. One of the most baffling versions of antlions I've ever seen. They have like human-like biceps and bodies. Must just be chimera ants, but really stupid and slow versions. Everybody says that one of the bosses in this game is a JoJo reference, so I get to pretend that the antlions are a Hunter x Hunter reference. That's how it works. Wait, what? I thought I hit fire first last time. Okay, Lameza, get over there. Am I locked out of that puzzle till I learn how to read? think I'm locked out of that puzzle till I learn how to read. Okay, well, we can check the door in the center. We can check the pedestal. One room to the right, one room up. Take advantage of my knowledge of hidden passageways. That doesn't actually teach me anything. That's a puzzle hint. Fucking hate surprise fish. Surprise fish is my nemesis. Jumping out of waterfalls, knocking me down ladders. Okay, we'll take the long way. Tog. That's my buddy Tog. We love him. I thought pulling the plug downstairs opened that. Okay, we can't do anything in the spring till we get helmet. Let's go back to left side. Temple of the Sun, then. Fight the big boy. He's not even that big, it's just a mini boss. But I'm being baby about fighting the mini boss. The guy in here doesn't just... No, because this is a shop and it has nothing for me. Ah, I could use more weights. That's weight. Also, I went the wrong place. Gotta go down here. Getting my La-Mulana topography. Boss down there that we can't actually fight right now. I mean, we could, but it wouldn't get me anything. Yeah, the rats get really mad and then they explode and die. Ow. I should actually solve this room, huh? Yeah, instead of going to fight a mini-boss, go up and around and actually solve this puzzle. Stop neglecting my Sphere Zero checks. If I could remember how to get there. Ow. Hello, Togs, my beloved. Too angry to live. Too violent to persist. All these blue kangaroo rats. Shockingly, I have died to those before. Why am I forgetting how to open this? What have I not interacted with in the guidance gate? Not the boss. Boss opens the backside gate to come into here from a much later zone. There's like fucked up and evil mirror versions of every room in this game. And usually you go to the zone and fight the boss there, and then you get to take the fucked up mirror version door. But in this one, it's a much later game, much later zone that you come back to. I guess there's nothing else to do here. Until I know how to read. I don't want to fight Sakit with just whipping shuriken. That would be bad for me. This pedestal's a trap. No, it's not. It just opened up the money chest downstairs. This is an NPC that tells me how to activate hard mode. I mean, use the Never Sky disc. I say that because this pedestal over here makes the game fucked up and evil, even more than it already is. No, because I don't have the bronze mirror, so I can't kill Sakit to go to the backside. His shop didn't have anything, I don't think. We're really struggling here, huh? Crystal Skull, we haven't picked up since I died. The Crystal Skull is only useful after I kill the giant fucked up lizard boss. Pepper and Vessel both do nothing for me. We can buy Twin Lab statue. I guess I could go to Big Brother's shop by buying the Twin Lab statue. Oh, let's spend money to go spend more money. I don't remember if that's enough money. We're going back to a place where I died before. And lost a bunch of progress. I don't remember where I'm going. Or I can't figure out what I'm supposed to do to progress. Get out of here, big fist. Ow. Well played. I just remembered talking to that skeleton reminded me how to get this chest. It's bombs. That's pretty good at boss killing. Banish them to the Shadow Realm. Oh, and it's not showing up anyways? If I'm reading that correctly. The bombs? So the bombs get me something in the Pyramid Zone, Temple of the Sun. And we need money because I'm pretty sure our actual progression, the way we're actually getting anywhere, is locked behind a store. Not one store, but 2 stores. A store here that we can just buy from by default. And if we spend enough money here, now that we've spent money there, if we go through this shiny door, now that I've bought an item from the first shop in the game and a bunch of items from that guy, now we can go to another shop that's just opened and get nothing. He's got fuck all. What the hell? La-Mulana is suffering. What did I do that for? I thought I was so smart. What other progression do we have available then? Oh, Mr. Squall, I know. I'm screaming too, buddy. But my screams are on the inside, my friend. He screams outside for all of us. He knows how many of us scream within, and therefore he shares. The little blue bar is... I've always just called it experience. When you fill it up, it refills your health to max. So it helps you stay in the dungeon a little bit longer, not always have to go back for healing. Three delicious books and one squishable tasty. Which books did you get? Maybe if I talk to some of the skeletons in here, they'll tell me how to solve the puzzle that I'm forgetting the solution to. I know this little square here is for getting into the super dungeon of the game. Remember that. Those skeletons don't have words for me. Good choices. Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to fall. These little glowy things are invisible platforms. The pit would be less annoying if I had boots. There's an item that makes you run faster. And if you have boots, you can teleport from here. You can knock out Cat Ball and you can jump and you can make it up. But I'm not allowed to do that. Oh, there's an item I can get here. Yeah, Lamezza's not the safest of people. He makes lots of poor choices. No. I don't want the plane model. Get it out of here. Don't do this to me. I don't want early Palenque. Early Palenque is an OHS hazard. Remind me that Palenque exists as an OHS hazard. This is the most painful shop. That hurts so much. Both of those items are extremely vital. Sonic? Sonic, please. Sonic the Hedgehog, your sounds are annoying. The talisman is extra annoying of an item. Because it's an item that just gives you an item. If you have it and go to the right spot on the map, you can get a different item. That's all it does. Reference. The original version of this game came out in 2005, 2006 or so. It was like similar time to Cave Story. We can get this item. Like, Cat Ball here is a reference to the Ketchi in Final Fantasy. There's lots of Ketchi in Final Fantasy that are cats on balls. Everybody always says that there's a bird bat boss later that freezes time and throws a bunch of feathers at you, and everyone says that's a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure reference. I don't think it is. I disagree. Juno 6. A little bit newer than I thought. Ever so slightly. Okay, that changes the math on what we have to do. Oh, Mr. Tempest, if you want attention, sit in the lap. Come on, buddy. I know you want cuddles. I know you do. You can even sit on my arm. Like, right on top of my arm like you did last time. Okay. So that bronze mirror we found means we have to go fight bosses. There is no avoiding it. Almost certainly no avoiding it. I need health if I'm going to fight Socket. There is a huge amount of the map we can open up by fighting a big robot giant that wants to punch me to death. And there's a huge amount of the map we can get by fighting a giant snake, a giant lizard. The giant snake doesn't do anything for us for a while. But if we fight the lizard, the lizard is harder to get to because I don't have boots. They're both actually like extremely difficult bosses for the items we have. But we can get to Temple of Moonlight if we kill Lizard, and we can get to... This is Mausoleum, Graveyard of Giants if we kill Socket. I don't want to do either of those things, but I can. Those are both open to me. We'll just go to the room that killed me. We can't go fight Bahamut. We actually can't do this yet? What? What else do I have to do to unlock Socket? If we were allowed to fight the boss, there would be a crystal in his hand there. It's because I died and lost progress. We have to recreate giant history by putting a rock in a pedestal under the stars. If I had boots, I would be fighting the lizard. I find the lizard easier than Socket. Even though the lizard's supposed to be the third boss. Wrong time of day. Did it again. Oh, go that way, Punchy. This is a cruel and unusual randomizer seed for me specifically. The map could be much more open if I knew several more glitches. But I only really know how to do cat paws. And even then, that's a hypothetical. I hypothetically know how to do one speedrun strat. But I've tried it several times today, and it has not worked at all. Okay, now that we've stabbed his brother, we can go spawn in the Socket robot. The Rocket Socket Robot. Is that an intentional reference by the devs? I don't know. I kind of hope it isn't, because I love Socket as a character. He's super fucking tragic. Okay, put the time back to the stars. Wonder why my cat is biting cardboard behind me. He's had several attentions today, and yet he still acts out. His little goblin energy is strong today. There we go. But the time of day is wrong, so his brother's not kneeling. Holy shit. There I was, inputting the wrong solution to the puzzle 3 times in a row. Okay, little guy. If you're just gonna sit there biting cardboard, I can go open a window for you. It is warm enough out for the kitties to have some fresh air. I don't know how many shurikens it takes to kill this boss, but we're about to find out. Usually I fight this boss with better weapons and more health. There's the big boy, the big man. Can't even shuriken him for a bit. Let's not waste bombs. This is gonna take a few tries. Man, I also usually fight this with boots. Yeah, that was a dead attempt for sure. Fuck me. I don't think the randomizer actually intends me to do this. I don't have hard boss modes on. Hey, Socket, what are you doing? If we can break his face shield, we're better off. But we only take 3 hits to die, even if I get to full health. If I had the boots for better movement speed, it would be a little bit easier to get in and get hits and leave. Don't point that laser at me. Just step forward and punch. Thank you. Okay. This is possible with the bombs. Might be intended progression. Bucket, come over here, please. I can't make it that far. I physically cannot hit you if you punch me from that distance. Yeah, no, closer. Closer. Better. said closer, not same distance. Work with me here, buddy. I believe that you didn't want to start the war. It's okay. Holy shit. Come on. Look, you want to come... No, you want to come manhandle him as his pendangles, don't you? You want to get your hands on this little archaeologist guy? Please? I don't even know if the angel shield interacts with this projectile, and I don't care to find out. It's like the one nice thing I have is this shield. He doesn't want me to live. Okay, it works. Yeah? Buddy? Okay, we're gonna try and make that work. Now take like 2, maybe 3 steps towards me before doing that again. You can do it. I believe in you. No, that's laser. It's not steppies. Yeah, now punch me. Oh, that damage wasn't worth it. No. Okay, well, this is a dead attempt. How effective are bombs? Pretty effective. Not that effective, actually, because it didn't even break his shield. We could have one more hit if I went and healed. There's so many things that could make this bearable. Him taking one more step closer is one of them. Me going and healing would help too. Like, looking at my tracker, there's also not really anything I can get. I'm really salty about this bronze mirror. Making me make poor choices for progression. And I'm taking damage on the way to the boss like a fool. Mr. Tempest? What you doing on the desk there, buddy? Oh, just didn't hit the jump button there, huh? Okay, kitty. I see you. Hi. I have blanket. I have the blanket. Sit upon the lap. No? Just gonna turn and walk away? Okay, dude. Don't want to fight me die to a giant robot again? Don't want to watch me die? Play a bit more aggressive. I said let's play a bit more aggressive. That's your signal to punch me, socket. The extra fun bit is his hitboxes are tiny. If you whip from slightly too far away, you just don't hit. And if you whip from too high or too low, you just don't hit. Like that. Just like that. Which I was doing as an example to show to the audience what happens when you miss your hits. Definitely. That's the only reason why I would do that. That's not what we want you to do, fella. You can do it. I believe in you. We can work together on this, socket. We don't have to be enemies. We can be friends. Just let me come whip you in the face a whole bunch. Please. I'm literally begging. Good, good. I, once again, just didn't hit the jump button. Surely there is a way to manipulate him to do what I want. For him to so consistently do none of the things I want him to do. I've got to just be standing in the wrong spots. Wow, that was a waste of so much health. That was a waste of all of my health. If I can just, like, break the face shield, I can skip through a lot of the second phase with these bombs. The bombs do an immense amount of damage. They are a solution to this problem. I just wish he would be slightly closer so I could actually play aggressive. And the punch retracting hitbox is gigantic. It's huge. It extends above and below his fist. It's terrible. Hey, Tempest. What you doing? Thank you. Do that again. Or you can punch me from there. That's good, too. That's even better. No, you can't land like that, huh? That wasn't what you're supposed to do, Lemeza. Don't just throw them off camera, buddy. Okay, that cat is being a nuisance. Oh no. Why are the babies so restless today? Why must they do this to me? We've got, like, respectable damage done to him so far. That's face shield gone. And that's a cat being too distracting for me to focus. One moment, gang. Okay, one or two more attempts. And then we'll look for progression elsewhere. I'm probably missing something. Because I only have one... I'm only one life. And normally you would fight this boss with like 2 or 3. And the randomizer will do some cruel things to you. But not this cruel. I can't make that hit. If he punches now... For now. Fuck. Okay, one more attempt. I'm thinking of progression as I fight this. I should just focus of fighting this. And he's actually giving, like, a good pattern? Unheard of? Do that one more time. Okay, do it again, but with better rock RNG. Big punch, please. Not quite enough to break him. That was enough to break him. I don't know how many bombs that would take. What are... What are our potential sources of progression? What are some things we can do that don't involve throwing myself at this boss? Well, first I have to go put away cat food. Because Mr. Tempest, being a little goblin, but doesn't want to finish his dinner. So we can get... The mantra items are randomized. That is to say, the snapshot items are not randomized. I don't think I have access to any of them. I can't. I haven't activated this yet. This doesn't get me anything. Let's do the really annoying walk over to... I should have just given myself boots to start. Do the annoying walk back. Circle all the way around here. Jump on a spike like a fool. Even if I had... One of the worst weapons in the game is a tiny little knife that attacks really fast, but it hits slightly below your hitbox. This whip here attacks fast and hits slightly above your hitbox. Ow. That was a moderate error. So every time I go to try and go down here, I get knocked around by this fucking bird that I can't hit because it's below me. Waste all my bombs on this. Because if I take my time and calmly come down here, I can go to Inferno Cavern entrance, I guess. If I kill this guy. If I kill myself with that bomb. There we go. Nice. Pretty confident I can kill this boss without too much difficulty unless he spin jumps right into me up there. These shurikens deal tiny amounts of damage, but at least they're safe. And because I pissed off the statue over there, it's just not going to stop shooting at me. Sir? Who said you could do that? Who said you could flying quadruple jump kick towards me? Okay. So this place sucks, and I can't get anywhere because I have no health. And I have no bombs, so it's a pain in the ass to get back there. Excellent. Lovely. And we don't have a bomb shop. There's a couple of items through there. There's a heat-proof... No, heat-proof cases bought at a store. And because this is remake, it doesn't matter. There's a map check. There's a life orb check. Oh, we have to go all the way around still. Map check, life orb check, ice cape check. There's 3, maybe 4 potential locations I can go in there. And there's a handful of items that could be in there that would make my life better. Hopefully, none of the items that mean I have to go fight Socket. The ability to read is like the #1 most important thing to find. Because that unlocks a lot of puzzles. It's a huge number of things I can't do until Lameza learns how to read. Oh, give me those. I want more shurikens. I need to replace the ones I've wasted on the booer. Okay. That, not what I wanted, once again. It's actually might be closer, come to think of it. Oh, no, because this is back around. So this... Oh, my mouse doesn't appear on screen. But in the bottom left of this room, there's a little gray door. If I kill Socket, I can go through that door. Because of the bronze mirror I found in the Temple of the Sun. I could go... No, I don't have flares. I can't go to Temple of Moonlight. You can sneak into Temple of Moonlight. Not early, but... There's an intended route. Isn't closer than... There's an intended route into the place I'm trying to get by killing the giant. That doesn't involve killing the giant. But it's only to half of the zone. And I can't get there without a specific sub-weapon. So that's not an option. And there's a massive number of items that would make getting to Inferno Cavern a lot easier. Such as the boots that make me run faster, which would make me better at everything. And I would really like that, La-Mulana. I'd like that a lot. I'm going to keep saying it until you give them to me. I'm not beat up about it or anything. I'm not sad that I have to do the run of shame. was hoping that that rat would drop a bomb. Rolling shuriken, katana, knife. A bomb drop. Spears. Like, that bird wants to move, but this bird doesn't. There's a secret room. There's a secret room above here that I can't reach because I can't run fast. As you might guess, this place sucks. This place is terrible. It is not fit for human existence. There's lots of places I can fall into the lava and start taking vast amounts of damage very quickly. And we can learn to read. It was in here the whole time. Well, that's just sad. This is money. Can ignore that for now. Let the little fire guy run past. Hopefully. Nope, that didn't work. That doesn't tell me anything. This passageway to the left is the worst thing in the game. You have to fall down that passageway a very specific way later on. High-class adventurer can now solve so many puzzles. Such as, there is more to this land than meets the eye. Come back a different way, buddy. At least one of the tablets says, this place is hell and you should never come back. Speaking of this place is hell and I should never come back. Well, we're gonna get the boots now, it's fine. Behold, the gate of guidance. Death awaits those who would disturb the land. Death sure has awaited and sure has come several times. To me, repeatedly. And now there's fucked up ghosts in that room. Most of these tablets are solutions to puzzles you can do without reading. One of them has the solution to the 4 panels above Giant's Mausoleum. That's my current objective. That's a free item. I can just go get it. Normally you get the ability to read by just spending a bunch of gold on it. You just buy it, you just have money. It's great. This tablet tells you to walk the hidden passage to the Ankh or something. Yeah. Wake up, Meza. I swear. Somewhere in here we can read. Yeah, death can't scare me. I've already done it over 10 times. So many times that my item tracker is slightly off screen. 14 times, eh? Nice. Water, fire, wind, rain. Water, fire, wind, rain. Those are in the same order here. I'm pretty sure you have to hit them in the correct order from start to finish to solve the puzzle. If you want to brute force it, you have to leave and re-enter the room. Nothing else up there. Somewhere the game will teach me. Conflict now is, will I remember where that somewhere is? That one's teaching you where fast travel is. How to fast travel, that is. So there is a boss in this room. And it's really easy. I don't have enough health. But it doesn't open anything. Killing that boss is still quite useless to me. Lameza may know how to read, but it's up to us to understand it. Therein lies the problem. Not above there, is it? Perhaps it is. There's a tablet here, up at the top of this ladder. Actually not certain what that's referring to, if I'm being quite honest. Like, I know the room it's talking about, but I don't know what they mean by cross the sacred lake. You're just gonna do that anyways. The player's just gonna traverse rooms. That's what we do. The long-lost boots of travel better. Thank you. I hope you have a good night. We will find those fucking boots. Hope you find your boots. None of those tablets have it. What am I missing here? Definitely streaming on Sunday morning. I'm thinking about starting up Thursday streams. Can't be this week because I already have real life plans. I have plans in the meat space. So next stream this week is going to be Sunday. Good old Sunday morning. Tablet of Flood. Downpour of blood and fire. Somewhere, there's a tablet that tells me the order of those 4 events. The first era ended in something. And then the second era ended. We know the first era didn't end in fire because I've already tried that. So the first era ended in the Floods. Floods first. We're gonna solve this puzzle whether it kills me. Floods, then wind. Then blood, then fire, I think. Actually think it's fire, then blood, then fire. Nice. Who needs intended solutions? We can brute force our way through painful death lightning. Is it gonna do us any good? Pretty certain this opens up the really big pedestal in the next room. Not much else it could be. Okay, a couple rooms over. Get out of here, jumping kangaroo rat. Yep. Now there's a pedestal here. For fun prizes. Boots, 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 please. Fairy clothes. That's useful, but also soul-crushing at the same time. We now take half damage from all sources. Which sure would help fighting Socket. And doubles the effectiveness of every health upgrade we find for the rest of the game. Doesn't make me feel good, though. I didn't want the game to push me more towards go fight boss. Okay, one thing we can do... I'm not going to bother getting this gold chest until I have the feather, because I always fall down a bunch when I try and get it. This place is hell. But there's items to be had. There's items and prizes that I can get in here. Odd if I do that. That doesn't give me item surprises. There's quite a lot of danger in there, actually. And I would really love to have boots to get back there faster. Really regretting my seed settings. Buddy, little guy, little rat friend. Don't jump towards me. I don't want to have to kill you. La-Mulana is extremely one of those games. The best part is with, like, it just sounds so unhinged. Yeah, and then I went to the Temple of the Moonlight and I had to go to sleep within the woman to solve a puzzle. We don't have the items to go do that, or I would show it off immediately because it is the funniest puzzle in the game. With one of the best hints in the game. But we're so far away from it. Also, speaking of earlier things, challenge the Inferno Cavern. Be prepared to face death. Yeah, I've done that a few times. I am glad to provide entertaining background noise. It's also been just long enough, and I'm playing randomizer, so I like vaguely remember. I know where all of the puzzles are, but I don't quite remember how to solve most of the puzzles. Come to the Inferno Cavern. You're probably gonna die. It's quite nice this time of year. Very toasty. Pazuzu is there. I don't want to go see Pazuzu. Okay, this room is the devil. This room right here, those coins are on a tile that drops me into the lava. This shop could have progression. This could be what I need. This could make my life so much better. Shell horn. No, don't want it. Perfume. We'll come back for this later. We don't need those. It doesn't do anything for me. I'm sorry, Shellhorn fans. I don't need the game to tell me so I solved puzzles. Waterproof case. It's even more useless than the Shellhorn. Okay, we desperately need this teleport. The Inferno Cavern was a source of strength. Now it's a place of... The Shellhorn was a source of strength. The Inferno Cavern was once a source of strength. It's now a source of eternal suffering. Of you fall into the lava and get sad about it. I was hoping that this puzzle would give me. That would be an incredible concept for a La-Mulana lore summary video. A powerful rat named Mulbrook. I could cat paws into the backside of Vi's room. I can't cat paws into the backside. The game, I just can't execute cat paws today. I don't. What are some options for progression right now? We can't use the pepper. Can't use the perfume. The perfume that I didn't buy. We don't have a helmet to do more in spring. We can't use the vessel because the vessel is an ultra late game item. We don't have a bomb source. Trying to save and struggling immensely. We can... Oh. Oh, you have to open it from the other side. So I was going to say I could open that for... Just constantly tease the audience with Mulbrook appearance, and every time it's Cell put in a more obnoxious outfit. I got the map. I got the item behind the statue. I don't think there's anything I can get outside with what I have. I guess maybe with Scale Sphere and health I can get this item. It's just money. We haven't fought any bosses, so the door's not here. I reach the shop. I don't think I can reach this shop because I don't have helmet. Yep, correct. And I can't get this chest without helmet. You got any help for me, Zelped? Mr. Duplex. Yeah, that's less than helpful. We don't have Dragon Bone. Bottom half Inferno Cavern is useless to us. Ring in the Sky is useless to us because no helmet. And no seal for the chest on left side. I could spawn in our good lizard friend. I really don't want to fight him, though. But we have the Twin Lab statue. I have all of the pieces to unlock the entire Twin Labyrinth. But it involves fighting a giant fuck-off lizard. I would rather fight Socket. And there's no more items in the pyramid, if I recall correctly. I got the life gem box. No weapon shall be used within the woman. La-Mulana misogyny hours. La-Mulana doesn't want women to have a good time. I guess there's this shop I haven't looked at the entire time. That would be nice. Already meditated. That got us the bronze mirror that I desperately don't want to have to use. Okay, that answers a lot of my questions. This is an important shop. Fighting socket's a lot more reasonable now. Fighting socket and having bomb out, like having access to bomb ammo is so nice. Really? Most bosses aren't like... We don't have enough health for most bosses, but... That's like a small problem. We have fast chain whip. So we're not too worried about getting more damage for quite a while. I would love some good software, but I think like 20 bombs and chain whip and fairy clothes, socket's so achievable. Which means we can go to graveyard because I have bronze mirror. And I don't think I would have done much in a different sequence had I found that earlier. I say, clearly coping. Yeah, this is so much more achievable now. Might just go fight Amphisbaena for fun. Like, we're not getting to Gate of Confusion anytime soon, but... Come on, Socket. Give me a punch. Socket to me one more time. Mr. Giant Friend. Who did so much wrong, and none of it is his fault. The poor boy. Like, he made a lot of mistakes, don't get me wrong, but like, they're reasonable. I understand why one would make those mistakes if you are one of the second children. Come on. End it. Land your hits. Sometimes mom wants to be sent back to space and nobody wants to acknowledge that maybe that's not going to work. That's just going to hit me. I can't get any hits in. This is so achievable now. He also, even if he did make a bunch of mistakes, permanent torture in hell probably isn't the right thing. I would love him to be closer. You can do it, buddy. Socket, please. I thought we were friends. Yeah, yeah, here we go. No, no, not like that. him as it gets punched to death repeatedly, ASMR. He'll be even more of an absentee father if he gets punched into a fine paste right now. One of these days, I'm going to learn if there's a way to manipulate him. I can still hear his voice. Go eat more curry. It's like he's still alive. Yeah, punch me right here. This whole family is extremely funny. Oh, this is bad. I'm surprised Shorn survived La-Mulana 2, in all honesty. Like, how is this whole family alive? 10 health. Can we do this? Will he give me opportunities to damage him? I guess I could be... He is giving me permanent opportunities. It's phase 2. I'm stupid. True, he is an incredibly powerful old man. And not even a small Sphinx, like a huge one. Yeah, punch me a bunch right here, and then I can just finish the fight with Shuriken. But if you stay real close, we can finish it faster. Solve all my problems with bombs from now on. We gotta be close. There we go. Giant Mecha is defeated. Slight progression is available to a place that can kill me real quick. Yes, this is a quick access to Graveyard Backside. Gotta punch faster than that to catch me. Oh, I hate it here. I hate it here with this level of equipment. We have bombs and we have snapshots, so we can get the mantra location. Yeah, he's trapped in hell forever. Most of his family is dead. And his image is being used against what he would want. It's deeply upsetting. How could they do this to my boy? Oh, this room is pain. I just want the money in the rock. Free socket 2025. Get out of here, Wizrobe. Now you can't see me, so I can have a map. Justice for Socket and better items for me. I came all this way. Nice feather. Feather would be even better than boots, actually. Boots really just, like, help me in Temple of Sun. Sitting here trying to remember. I know the solution to this puzzle. I need double jump. Don't have double jump. I don't think I can get this either. This is like the worst entrance to Graveyard, too. Speaking of bad entrances. Spears are nice. Like to have spear. Makes getting back to Inferno Cavern easier. I can't do anything in this room. It's not what I wanted to do. Let's heal. Surely there's more I can get in Graveyard. Without having to go to Tower of the Goddess side. Yeah, we can go upwards to the fake angel shield shop. Yeah, there's still a bunch of stuff I can investigate here. Secret store, right? No? Somewhere else inside a different giant. It's even in this chest. Anchor. Anchor is really annoying because I can just damage boost through that puzzle anyways. It's one of those just like one-time use items. Well, if I don't mess up that jump, I can get across to right side, especially because I have bombs. I can go over to Kamatachi's room. A bunch of items over there, actually. My platform ever comes back. Here we are. That's just embarrassing. That's extra embarrassing. Avert your eyes. I can't get the item on the left. And I can't get back up. We're really showing off my incredible skill at this game. Let's just collect enemy health. Maybe. Just maybe. Only like 32 more points. Oh, little puffballs. You're so annoying to get health from. And then you just don't drop it anyways. Is this worth using my spears? Yeah. I want money. There's still so much stuff I have to buy. Not that Big Brother's shop is useful. Ah, heck. Okay. Don't get killed by the souls. That's not where I wanted to land. It's actually really bad. Okay, fine. And we haven't even been to Chamber of Extinction, and I'm sitting on this plane model. Not excited to deal with Blanque. Not excited at how early the game is trying to point me in that direction. But we don't have any seals, so we're not at that much risk of going there. We got enough bombs. We could... Let's go fight our guy. Let's go fight our lizard friend. Got bombs and health. The wrong way. Opening up Twin Labs sounds like... Well, it sounds like suffering, actually, but it sounds like the right kind of suffering. I could technically get the... what should be a coin chest in the drop-off inside the pit. But I never really figured out how to do that pixel jump. Being half aware of a bunch of speedrun strats is great, because you'll be like, well, I could do that thing if I spent 25 minutes practicing. I don't need to use my spears for where I'm going. Because we're just going to the right this time. I don't want to go back to the Inferno Cavern. And I don't want to go back to bottom half of Twin Labs. Beam bombs, not bad. 14 bombs and a fast chain whip is sufficient. Melbrook's room is open. Okay. Not wake up time yet, Melbrook. We'll see you later. Every time Mulbrook's on screen, everybody should be asking, where's Mulbrook? Okay, let's do this. How much of a struggle could this possibly be? It can be so much of a struggle. I'm not good at this boss. Although, last time I fought it, I didn't have Angel's outfit. This isn't going to be that bad. Last time I fought him, I didn't have Angel's clothes, and my primary weapon was a knife. So I'm actually confident now. Might take a couple of attempts, especially if I waste all my bombs. It's really bad. There's nothing worse, I don't think. I guess unpowered Keyblade, but who has unpowered Keyblade for Elmac? You're always gonna have something, right? That was the wrong way. If I focus on dodging and just like get the hits where they matter. But it's like shuriken damage, right? I guess you have the range to avoid contact damage. Getting hit with contact damage is what kills you super fast in Elmac. Speaking of contact damage. Okay, give me a safe straightaway. Nope, that's not a safe straightaway. Elmac is always a crapshoot for me. Let's actually do Shuriken first. Use my higher impact weapons later. Remember, I have Angel Shield. I don't know if Angel Shield actually works on this. Let's find out. It does work, but you have to block the projectile itself, huh? Every time I jump when I should just throw. That's not the right weapon. If I recall correctly, there was once an April Fool's seed of the randomizer where you had to use Ankh as your damage source for a shockingly long period of time. Because the Ankh has a one, or not as your damage source, but like to break pots and stuff. And it was terrible. Like, just the most cursed possible way to be forced to play Rando. It has been a hot second since I kept up on the April Fool seeds. Yeah, give me easy damage, Elmac. I love that. I love that for us. We can be friends, Elmac. We can be really good friends, Elmac. Oh, excellent. I'm gonna have to find somebody else to watch because I am way too rusty to play a special seed. Okay, I don't... Do I remember the solution to Twin Labs? There's one. And we... Oh, we don't have boots. So... We don't have boots. So we get pain. Are they taking, like, community suggestions for Easter eggs in the April Fool's seed? 'Cause if so, that's amazing. I love that energy coming into the world. I can't afford these items. I want these items, but I can't afford them. Mulbrick, make me feel better. She still rocks. She can't help. We don't have flares, so we can't go. Oh, that still did get us progression. We can't open Twin Labs because I don't have boots, and But we can go to Temple. What can we do in this corner of Temple of Moonlight? We can suffer for one. Can't open that. We don't have the Book of the Dead, so all of these Anubises are severely dangerous. Might as well solve that while we're here. No, don't cast Death Ray on me, please. I'm extremely vulnerable to Death Ray. Also, Abe will be very upset at me at the number of Anubisi I'm killing. Hey, kitty. Yes, Mr. Squall. I know, you're a very small cat, and the world is really big outside, but that doesn't mean you should be scritching and scratching at my window screens. I don't care how scritch and scratchable the window screens are for Kitty. Can't scan all of the... puzzle answers. Oh, I'm gonna have to... Alright, I have to go close some windows. Okay, we're back. You know, I could have seen that coming. I could have predicted that. We didn't actually get anything in Chamber of the Moon. Do I want to get anything in Chamber? Probably. What I really want is to replace some of those bombs I've spent. Oh, Mr. Squall, I closed the window so you would be less of a brat. I know, Kitty, you're lonely because it's only me home. The outside light is on. She'll be home soon. Silly cat. His routine is ruined. Somebody isn't home at the time they're usually home. I'm actually struggling to think of any items we can get in Temple of the Moonlight. Like, we can do some work to make my life a bit easier later? We can be internally glad that there's a health fairy here for me. We can get the watchtower platform, I think. I can't remember if I need feather for that. We can just shuriken the top thing here, actually. That's a thing I can do. Wish I had more to make it easier. Do I have a shuriken shop? Yeah, right in the surface. Heck. Number of times I've missed that shot is frankly embarrassing. Okay, I did scan that. Whoops. Thank you for making the landing, Lameza. Proud of you. La-Meza is a type of creature a la Super Mario 64. Like, Mario in that game is like a kind of bug. And La-Meza gives off the same energy. He just turns into a little guy. It's him, the creature. Oh, dear Lord. He's a pig boy, and we love him. Especially when he goes to town on the curry. I can't make these jumps. Why did I come this way? There we go. Now to not get knocked off. Oh my god, he is. It's so appropriate. It's on theme. A true self-made man. Okay, there's a lot we can access now. If I knew how to jump. More money than I want, than I need. I need all of it. I really would like. I can't even teleport yet because I haven't bought Mirai. I can't have this chest because I don't have claw. So many nice things we can't have. Like money in that pot, apparently. Can you stop so I can take some money out of you, big rock boy? No? You're just gonna roll forever? You are the lonely rolling star? Unnecessarily healing. Love to have it. There's a lot we can't do on this side of Twin Labs. Like, damage the crocodile guys. Is enough of a jump? Nice. We can suffer to the harpies. This one we can handle. It's Perryton? Is Perryton the other side? Forgetting mini boss names. Zoo, yeah. Zoo I cannot handle right now. Not that I think we get anything meaningful out of this. Just want to kill him because he's here. He's going to kill me at this rate. Yep. Can't handle this. Could handle it if I didn't take so many silly hits. No, wrong door. Zelpud's dying to socket too. Need some of those. I need none of those right now. I would like to restock a bit of shuriken ammo. We have access to Zoo. We technically have... Oh, no. We have access to, like, all of Dimensional Corridor if I just had the money for it. Because... Twin Labs Giant entrance has the Crystal Skull. Up this shop has Dimensional Key. We don't have a lot of health, but that is a way to get more checks. Guess it's time to go collect. Come to think of it. Okay, and I did do... So I didn't save getting the Crystal Skull, of course, but I did save getting Big Brother's shop. It's something, I guess. This gives us a reason to save up 70 coins. Let's go to... Oh, we have to go there from... Jesus Christ. If I want to go to left side Inferno Cavern right now, or left side Twin Labs, I need to go through gate to temple down the left side of the entrance because I still haven't found those bloody boots. I don't wanna. A lot of effort. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something in Endless? Like, just in here? Oh, because there's a sigil. The seal to get that chest. Which I found none of. We've got none seals. We've got lots of money we need to spend. Okay, actually, let's look at the time. We've been live for 3 hours. I have a bit I have to do before I go to bed. We've died 20 times in 3 hours. That's pretty good. I think I'm going to call it a stream for the night. I usually go for about 3 hours. Oh, yes, Mr. Squall. The cat wants to say goodnight, too. You want to get those gremlin noises into the mic for me, buddy? Thanks for coming along for the ride. I'll probably be back for more of this on Sunday. Probably this seed instead of Easter seed. Who is it that puts together the Easter seed? And I can check them out. Find somebody who's playing that to watch it after I play my own. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was Zero Cat. Or if, like, somebody else was putting together seeds all of a sudden. Spinach and fruits. Apparently I have to... I have been given tasks. Excellent. Okay. I will find these Discords. Follow the La-Mulana community closer again. It's been a hot second. If you couldn't already tell from my stumbling around the seed. Sure. Let me just copy. Where is my Discord window? Copy username. I am constantly forgetting. Whisper. Perfect. That will work. Of course, my cat is standing on a kitchen table behind me, screaming at me. Buddy? Come over here, kitty. I'm guessing whispers don't show up on there. Sitting here like a fool. Open my actual channel. There we go. No, no, no. Put the kitties back. Did the whisper get eaten by Twitch? I suspect the whisper got eaten by Twitch. Excellent. There it is. It appeared. I was looking in the wrong spot. It was not Twitch. It was me. It is user error. There we go. Now I'm in. Beautiful. I love the 2018 post still at the top of announcements. I will peruse this a bit later. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for sharing excitement for this wonderful game that I love a lot. Hope to see you around. It's been a great time. We will be back, as I said, on Sunday. More La-Mulana. Taking a bit of a break between. Probably more Silent Hill is the ongoing project I've been doing. I have played very little Silent Hill in my life. And a bunch of people say, Mia, you have to play Silent Hill. And I said, yes, please. Absolutely. But I wanted to play something I don't need to think about new experiences in. So we'll be back to that eventually. But for now, Rando. And for now, I say goodnight. And thank you so much for joining again. Bye-bye.